Hey y'all, I hope y'all are having a beautiful and blessed day today. My name is Dee Dee and I am the Witchy Woman. And I'm going to do a pick a card reading for y'all today. I have 3 cards for y'all to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the Chrysocolla. Number 2 with Lapalazuzzi. And number 3, I have chrysoprase. These beautiful stones. Okay. Take a minute, look at them, pause if you need to. See which one you're drawn to. If you get a chance, like, subscribe, comment. I do try to answer the comments, so comment away. And we're going to get started with the number 1. Okay, guys, for y'all's reading today, I'm going to be using the, what was this? Celestial deck and the Shadow Escape deck. That's what we're going to be using today. So we're going to go ahead and start with number 1. Your Chrysostoia card is suffering from headaches or toxic personal relationships. This will help you connect to what the real and need and help you realize that you are allowing toxic energy in causing emotional harm. This stone will let go of that toxic energy. Uh-oh, this must be a toxic reading. Alright, well, let's find out. We're going to start with these cards. And let's see what we got to do. I'm going to shuffle off camera. But as soon as they fall out, we'll see what they are. Oh, the Lovers. Oh, that's not good because that's a toxic relationship and we're talking about the Lovers. So maybe somebody's in a relationship that's kind of toxic for them and maybe they shouldn't really be in. Or, you know, love is a crazy thing. It really is. The next card I pulled for you is going to be the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is all about fast-moving communication, talking. You know, so far what I'm getting is, you know, this is somebody that there's fast talk. You know, so whether things are getting solved or not, it's a whole different ball game because there's a lot of talking going on, but there's probably not a lot of solving stuff. And the next card I pulled for you is a Strength card. So this is telling me that, you know, you need to have strength in this relationship if you really want it to work out. So with the Lovers and the communication card and the sorry about that, y'all. My grandbaby woke up. But back to the cards, we are in Strength. So Strength is telling me that if you really want this relationship to work, it sounds like you're going to have to do more than a quick talk. You know, you're going to have to sit down and, you know, tell the problem, see what the solutions are, you know, and try to get something that works for everybody, not just for one person, not just for one way in one situation, but it's got to work for everybody in the relationship. You know, we can't just make one person happy out of all of it. And the Strength card is telling you know, not to give up, to have strength and courage and faith that everything's going to work out like it's supposed to, because, you know, it's supposed to work out like that, because that's the way it is. And in the Lovers, I got the Emperor. And the Emperor is telling me that, you know, this is a good guy. I don't feel like he's done anything wrong. Maybe there's just no communication between y'all two. Or at least good communication. I just kind of feel like with a toxic relationship that maybe there's some addictions or something like that going on. Or maybe he's just, you know, he's not the talking type. You know, he's kind of rough and tough, not wanting to talk, not wanting to tell the story, not wanting anybody to know nothing. The next card I got for you is the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands is about, you know, it being completion, hard work completed. So with the Lovers and the Emperor, you know, I feel like that this person has felt like that they have got the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. And they're going to have strength to keep it, you know, moving forward. And there's going to have to be a lot of courage in this relationship. But I feel like that everybody is going to get what they want out of the relationship. It's just the talking and having to So basically, I just feel like there's no communication, even with this Page of Wands in reverse, clarifying the strength. It's telling me that there's just no communication in this relationship. And it might be on both parts. I mean, if one person don't speak up, the other one don't know there's a problem. So, you've got to kind of tell that there's a problem or something's going on. Instead of just having the everyday normal conversations that's going by getting nothing done. Because I feel like everybody in this relationship, wants to be in this relationship. There's no doubt about that. It's just I feel like there's no communication in this relationship. And whether it be, a spouse, even though it's lovers, and lovers usually a significant partner and the emperor, it could be a job. It could be anything that you love. Anything that you love going to do every day or love to be with every day, and just anything like that. But I just feel like there's just not no balance. There's not no give and take. It's like one person is doing everything and the other ain't doing anything. Okay. And then the card I pulled for you now is the Judgment card, which is about going back and reflecting on everything. Judgment is exactly what it sounds like it is. It's judgment. It's like going back, reflecting, trying to figure out, what's what and where's what and how you did this and how you've done that and how you're going to continue to do it and what you're going to do thereafter. So the next card that I pulled for you is the Star card, and it's in reverse. So the Star card in reverse is almost like sadness and depression. So it just goes back to this communication thing, because it is with the communication card and with the hard work. So I feel like everybody's getting what they want, but there's just not no give and take in this. So somebody's getting too much, and it's causing a lot of hurt feelings and depression and sadness in doing so. And for some reason, I want two cards to come out with this last one, with the Strength and the Strength and the Page of Wands in reverse. The Strength is about don't give up, and the Page of Wands is about, in reverse, it's about nothing's happening. So, and then you've got the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about moving out of a bad situation into a better situation. So, maybe you are coming out of it, or you're going to be coming out of it in the future. And then you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and it's about, planting seeds and making things grow. And, if you're moving away from something, maybe it's saying have strength. So, maybe you need the strength to walk away from it, or maybe you need the strength to stand up and say what needs to be said, and then things will get better. And then, if you tell somebody how you feel, then you've planted that seed, and you're telling them that, this is the way I want it to be, and if you can't make it this way and you can't be on board with me, then maybe we need to move away and do something different. Not necessarily move apart from each other, but just move in another direction to where you both can be happy. Because if you can't wake up every day of your life and be the happiest person you've ever been in your life, then you're not really living your life. I mean, God put us here and gave us all these chances and all these choices to make, and we all have free will, and we all can do whatever it is we want to do. So why can't we be happy about that situation? Why can't we be happy that we can wake up every day and do exactly what we want to do with no judgment? God don't judge, and He's the only thing that is important in life. Really. Him and love, and that's it. I don't care what my neighbor thinks about me. I don't care what my family thinks about me. I don't care what my friends think about me. I care about what God thinks about me, and that's all I'm worried about. So if I can just live every day to please Him, I'm doing a great job. But in saying that you should be able to wake up every single day and be the happiest person that you've ever been in your life every single day. And if you can't be, then it's time to get out of this situation. Because with this card up here, it is a toxic situation, and you might need to get you some of that and just get the toxicity out of the air. Get you some sage, burn you some sage. I've got beautiful sage right here I'm burning right now. It's whatever you got to do. But that's what I've got for you guys today. Please get yourself out of this toxic relationship, or at least speak your mind, tell them how it's going to be. You never know. They might be on the same page with you. I mean, you never know. And if not, then that's not meant for you. Move on. God will make your way. He will bring you who you need when you need it. He always does if you believe. And I thank you guys for listening. I hope this helped y'all out. And if you want a personal reading, all my information will be in the box below. Thank you guys. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. And bless it be. Hey guys, for your number 2s that picked the lapis lazuli, it's a balance. It's what this stone can help with harmonizing your mental, emotions, spiritual, and physical self. It brings inner peace when used in meditation. This beautiful stone opens the third eye and allows you to see inside yourself, and you see the real you. So I guess this means somebody needs to look inside theirself. Let's see what the cards is going to have to tell. I'm shuffling off camera, but as soon as they fall out, we'll get started. Oh, there they go. That one went halfway across the room. It was excited. Hey, the first card that come out is the Emperor. The Emperor is usually a masculine energy. Does not mean female, male. It means masculine. We both have both feminine and masculine energies inside of us. But the Emperor is a number 4 card. 4s is about foundations. And the Emperor is the father figure, the husband, the lover. You know, he's the one that is in control of most everything. And then the next card I have for you is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is about ambition. It's starting out on a new adventure because it's a page. The page usually represents younger people or starting out fresh. It don't mean you have to be young. It just means you're starting out fresh and you're ambitious and driven and wanting to get this done. So this Emperor's got something on his mind that he's trying to get done. Maybe for his family, for his job, for, you know, it could be for anything. This is just a reading what your higher self is trying to tell you is going on with you. These 2 cards wanted to come out together. I've got the Five of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is about loss. So he's ambitious, but he seems like he's lost something in this struggle, because following it is the Page of Pentacles, which is more money coming in, you know. So there might have been a loss in the money, or there might have been a loss in a connection, or a loss in something, but this Page of Pentacles is bringing new things. And I feel like, you know, the Page of Wands, it's ambitious. They want the things to come, and they want to bring them, but it just seems like it's not coming like maybe you want it to. Now, card to clarify, the Emperor is the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands is about family and coming together and celebrating. So maybe this Emperor wanted this family to come together and celebrate and, you know, enjoy being, you know, with somebody. And it don't have to be a family. It could be a job. It's just something coming together like it needs to come together. And clarifying the Page of Wands is the Ace of Wands, which basically is almost the same exact card, except this depicts a person and this does not. The Ace of Wands is about new things coming, you know, new inspirations. You know, this is more like you're ready to take that adventure into the new, and this is bringing the new. So you've got brand new things coming. Let's see what the loss is, because, you know, this is such a beautiful reading. I can't understand why we'd have a loss in anything. But that is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a very intelligent card. It's depicts a lady who is like half here and half on the spiritual plane. She's really intelligent and knows a lot of things. Knows a lot of she uses her intuition. So with it being with the 5 of Cups, and that's about withdrawing and walking away from, maybe this High Priestess has found out something that, you know, she needs to walk away from, that it's not for her best interest and her best good. And it is going to bring her better things in, because next you got the Page of Pentacles. So it's going to bring, you know, really good things in. And Actually, to clarify, the Page of Pentacles is actually the Ten of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy. And it's about family and financial security. And it's a 10. So it's at the end of, your cycle. That's as far as you can go before you have to start over again. And I don't see no starting over. I see that, you're ending in your happiness. But I do feel like that you're withdrawing for something. And it might be a job. It might be, career, school, a person. But somewhere, somehow, you're withdrawing from somebody. There's some emotional loss there, some sadness that needs to, kind of be let go of, because the High Priestess is saying that, it needs to be let go of. Clarifying the Emperor and the Four of Wands, I've got the Four of Wands. Okay, well, that's crazy. That's family coming together, celebrating, same thing. So, I mean, that's exactly the same card, the Four of Wands with the Four of Wands. So, this is really all about family and coming together and celebrating. And family don't necessarily have to be the people you go to bed with at night or the people you talk to on the phone. Family can be work people, just friends. My family is a lot of people. I call a lot of people family. The next card, that is clarifying the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, is the King of Wands. We got a lot of wands in this reading. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I think, is wands. It's the fire signs. Oh, we got a lot of that. A lot of wands in this reading. But with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands and then the King of Wands, this is just telling me that somebody is really trying hard. Because the King of Wands he's a fighter. He's going to work and work really hard to get what he, get his work done. He might not be the most intelligent king, but he is the most hardworking king. And he is going to make sure that the job is done and it's going like it's supposed to go. So with the Five of Cups and the High Priestess energy, I got the Ten of Cups, which is beautiful. It's almost the same right here as the Ten of Pentacles. This is just more like a love instead of, the money and the security and all that. You just have a family of love, which is fine because we don't need to be rich just to live in a family. You need love before you need anything else. But, you're still going to have the money and stuff. It's just something that you're withdrawing from. Maybe you need to come together to make this the King of Cups, or maybe you need to walk away, so that you can move on with your life and do what you need to do. Either way, there's no judgment here. Whatever you feel in your heart that you need to do, if you need to stay or you need to go, I feel like it's going to end well for you anyway, because of, you've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, this is new money and this is old money. So you've got to get the new money before you can get the old money. You got to start somewhere and work yourself up into this. And the very last card is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about, it's kind of like boredom. So I feel like when you reach this part right here, you're going to be successful, and maybe you're going to be a little bit bored with what you're doing, and you might want to take on something else because you're focusing all your energy in on this right here, and you're not focusing it on anything else. And maybe you need to, stop and think about other things, because I know in order to get to this right here, you're going to have to think about this a lot, but I feel like all your attention is on that for some reason, and you need to kind of let that go a little bit and focus some attention on something else, because there might be somewhere else, like this walking away, there might be somewhere else that needs to, to go away. Also, with this card up here, the balance, maybe you need to balance, a little bit in your life and figure out, exactly what it is that you want, because with this Four of Cups, it's boredom and, just not knowing or not wanting to look up and see what else is there. It's just focusing hard on one thing. So maybe you need to, focus a little bit more and try to figure out, why you're feeling this way, or why you're seeing things this way, and why things is happening this way, But don't stop, because I mean you're gonna be making some money and you're gonna be doing a good thing. But there's something in here that you need to really let go of, and you need to just pass it on and let it go. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. So thanks for listening, and we're gonna move on to our third reading. Hello, my beautiful number threes. If you pick this chrysoprase, this stone can indicate deep meditation, known to be very helpful by opening the mind to accepting of others and yourself. This common stone can prevent you from speaking out in anger by making the mind think about consequences before you lash out. Okay, well, it sounds like somebody's got some anger issues. Let's see what's going on. Maybe somebody's just not really happy in life. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Things just ain't going like you really expected them to. I think you was expecting more for the age that you are for some reason. That's what I'm feeling. Like you felt like you would be further in life than what you really are right now. And the first card I draw for you is the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, that goes right back to the anger. The King of Swords in reverse is really about anger. Somebody's just not really happy at all. The King of Swords is an intelligent king. He's a thinking king, but he's just not thinking straight right now, and he's not doing the things that he's supposed to. And I'm saying he because it's a king, but like I told before, there is masculine energy and there's feminine energy in every single person. So it might not necessarily be an actual king. It might be the queen. I mean, it could be either one, but somebody's just really not happy right now. And this stone right here, it kind of confirms that, because maybe you're lashing out and you're doing things, that maybe you shouldn't be. The next card I drawed for you is the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is about wounded, fighting, trying to stand your ground and make the wrong right. And maybe this king is just fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, and that's what's made it so bad, because he just can't seem to win, and he's wounded and he's hurt, and he just don't know where to go next in this field or in this relationship. The Three of Wands wanted to come out. The Three of Swords in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So for me, I feel like, well, both of these cards want to come out. This is balancing finances, juggling people, and this Three of Swords in reverse is about releasing pains. It's about heartache and pain and hurt in the upright position, but when it's in reverse, it's about releasing pain and letting it go, and just kind of living day for day. I feel like this might have something to do with finances, like the money's just not coming in like you need it to, and the king's getting really aggravated about that and not real happy at all, because he's fighting so hard to stay afloat, and it just ain't happening for him. But the card I got to clarify the King of Swords is going to be the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is a message coming. Or, it's about being ambitious and trying to get things done, adventurous, and, trying to get out there and get things done. So maybe this king was having a hard time maybe finding a job, finding love, and it's just been very hard on him, that he's just trying to get everything done and make himself happy so that he's not in a bad place, but it just don't seem to be wanting to happen for him. The card I got for the nine of Wands, which is the Hermit, which the Hermit is about, spending time alone, soul searching, trying to find out what it is that you really want. So maybe all this fighting that he's doing, he's starting to think that maybe it's not even worth it. Maybe he needs to just step back and, look at it from a different angle, because I feel like the quiet time is kind of needed. Like, you need to just walk away a little bit, because there is something coming, even though you don't know it right yet, you don't have an idea that something is coming, because you feel you're so bogged down with all the responsibilities and the hurts and the pains that you don't even know it's coming yet. I feel like the King of Wands is clarifying the Three of Swords in reverse, and that's releasing pain. The King of Wands, is about is the working man. It's what I call him. He's, hard at work trying to get things done. So maybe he did find a job, or maybe he did, move on out of a relationship, or trying to find another relationship and moved into that relationship, or, what have you. It could have been anything, but releasing the pain, I feel like I keep hearing they're standing in their power. I don't know why that's coming in so clear, but I feel like you are now standing in your power and you have got what you need. And if it's not happened right yet, it's going to happen like really, really soon, because I'm hearing like really, really soon. I like to do past, present, future, but when extra cards want to come out, I don't ever deny them. I feel like there's a story that needs to be told with the extra cards coming out. So I feel like if this has not happened for you right now, right this minute, it's coming like really, really soon. With the juggling finances, I feel like that maybe this was a job or is a job, or maybe you're just having a hard time finding a job, but it might not be necessarily. And with the Two of Swords, clarifying the Two of Pentacles, both of them's twos. So twos are all about forks in the road too, about making decisions and sticking with what you've done. And with the juggling finances, it could be another person and you're trying to make a decision, or it could be a job you're trying to make a decision in between, because the Pentacles is about material things, and material things is anything. Anything material is Pentacles. So, it really could be anything that, you're juggling, but now you're having to make a decision. And you're standing in your power, so I feel like the decision you're going to make is going to be the right one for you, even though it might not be the right one for everybody. It's going to be okay. Okay, clarifying the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands is the Strength card. So the Strength card for me is exactly what it says. It's about having strength, courage. Don't give up. Keep pushing through. Keep making things happen, because even though it's making you very mad, because, I can see that you're not very happy. The energy is really weighed down. Like, I kind of feel like that you're trying so hard to get something done and it's just not working out like you want it to. And the harder you try, the worse it gets. But I think it's going to get so much better. So just don't give up right yet. Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting for it. And I think, with the Knight of Wands, it says messages are coming, so they are coming. So just give it time. But I feel like you're also getting strength from the angels and help from above. Look for the signs, because I'm hearing that, really big right now. Look for the signs. See what you can see. The next card I get with this, the Wounded Warrior and the Hermit, is the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like all this fighting and stuff, the Six of Pentacles is about sharing and, equal. So with all this fighting and needing to go into hermit mode, I feel like maybe somebody's really fighting over who's giving more or who's giving less or who's doing what. And maybe that needs to stop, because who cares? Who really cares who's giving more? If everybody works together as a team, this world would be so much better. But you're going to have people that take more than they give, and you're going to have people that give more than they take, no matter where you're at, whether you're at work or at home or, just out in the world, period. The next card that I have to clarify the Three of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands is the Two of Swords in reverse. So the Two of Swords here is telling me, this is decisions. The Two of Swords in reverse is that you are stuck and you can't make that decision for some reason or another, even though you're standing in your power. So you need to make that decision. I think it's just going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to be a little bit hard on you to make that decision, but I feel like you're going to have to let something go. Whether you want to or not, it's got to be let go. But you're going to have to, you're standing in your power now. I feel like you're just kind of scared to say the words. You're scared to release it. You're scared to let it go, because if you let it go, you might not ever get it back. But if it's meant for you, it'll come back. I promise you that. I have seen that too many times. I know that if something is meant for you, it will come for you. Because God has a plan for all of us. And it might not be exactly what we wanted, but it is exactly what we need. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, I have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, for me, is like talking, getting out there, getting information, learning, you know, trying to figure something out. Because pages are young. You don't necessarily have to be young, but it's coming into something new. But they come in with a careless attitude. Like, you know, they're just trying to figure out the world. And that's what it's all about. And the swords are about intellect and stuff like that. So it's about talking, asking questions, getting information, finding out stuff. So maybe that's what you just need to do. Maybe that you thinking that, because you got a lot of swords here, so maybe you're just thinking something is not right, or, you know, maybe you know. I don't know. But only you know your situation, and this is for the collective. So, you know, it could be absolutely anything. But you know what's going on with you. So you need to get out there and figure out, you know, what is going on, the information. Get out there and talk and ask, and, you know, get some quiet time and think. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope y'all have a warm and blessed day. And bless it be.